Hey, fellow babies, and welcome to the show that Bill Clinton claims was his inspiration for the whole intern and cigar thing. It's the after show.
What did you say? What did you tell him to do?
I didn't. I just said it would be a good idea for a scene in a softcore movie. I didn't, You
just showed it on a model. It's a little model, and it's a little tiny cigar. And what you do with a little tiny cigar is no, Clinton, you weren't supposed to do it.
Yeah. I used that model right there.
Yeah. You should bring up the tiny model of the Watergate office you had as well.
I tried warning Nixon.
Here you go, Mr. Nixon. You take these little five guys and you get in there and start putting bugs everywhere.
Yeah, just tell them to turn the flashlights off until they close the window blinds.
Oh, dear God.
So what's happening? Hey,
I don't know what is happening.
What do we do? I have
no idea. Welcome to the show. It's the only show on YouTube where two absolute cretins can turn up with no idea what they're going to say next. And
actually, every flat Earth live stream.
Well, no, Earth is flat. Oh, talking of flat Earth, I did see this brilliant thing the other day. Now let me see if I can find it, because somebody had put up a flat earther put a meme up, right, and had Isaac Newton on the meme, and it said, "Roses are red, the Earth doesn't move, gravity's a theory that no one can prove."
Oh my God!
Right? Okay. So he's thinking he's like, right, super clever.
Yeah.
But then someone in the comments put, "Roses are red, roses are blue. Depends on the motion relative to you." I thought that's genius. That is absolute genius.
That is good. That's a good response. Yeah. Gravity nobody can prove.
Yeah. Oh no, you've just proven. They hate that. They hate that with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's electronic bloody magnetism. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Or with the air getting thinner as it goes up. If there wasn't gravity, might not this just ride a current up to thinner? Right?
Yeah. Oh, don't try using logic. That just spoils the whole flat Earth argument for them.
Wouldn't that be strange? Every time you let go of something, it just fuck, it's on the ceiling. God damn it!
Well, I guess that does happen, doesn't it? Probably that happens on the ISS all the time. Well, I just left this thing here a second. Yeah, where's my keys? I just put them on the table just a second ago.
Speaking of which,
I'm never going to be able to start that Starliner now.
Well, speaking of which, I read a thing today. I was going to bring it up, but it wasn't quite detailed enough, and we'll have more information during the weekend, after the weekend. But the two astronauts stuck up on the International Space Station, the dude doesn't have proper quarters or anything, like a bunk or anything, and he's having to sleep in the science module. So every morning when he wakes up, he's got to pack all of his stuff into bags and whatnot and the whole bit. And he's
the first homeless person in space.
Exactly. Yeah.
He should just put a tent up somewhere.
He probably sits outside the mess with like a styrofoam cup,
They do have a lovely bench on the ISS to sleep on, but it's one of those like homeless and anti-homeless ones where there's a gap in the middle of it. So they wanted to make sure they didn't have any homeless people in space.
And to the families of the
But sorry. Just to go back though, there are two astronauts stuck up there.
Yeah. She has.
So why is it? Yeah. So why is it she gets a bunk and he doesn't? Can't they bunk up together?
Okay. They both have families, so at least it's not being broadcast. But no. But imagine if you were up there. You're the dude. you got your partner there. What's her name? I can't remember offhand. No offense. It's just, I don't know who you are. And they go, okay, we have one proper bunk and the other person's going to have to stay over there. Almost 90% of dudes I've ever known, not, those people you don't want to know, but people I've actually known, every one of the guys would go, oh, I'll take the science room then. That's fine. Right?
Yeah.
He did that instantly for sure. Right?
Yeah, no. Take turns. Take turns.
Yeah.
He needs his beauty sleep too.
Well, at least the night before, right? But NASA is on the verge of making the decision on whether or not they're going to risk the injured capsule and try to get them back, or are they going to have to plan around this spacesuit debacle they've got going on? Because I don't know if you caught this on our show recently, but the two different spacesuits for SpaceX and Boeing are completely incompatible to the point where the SpaceX suits, the Boeing suits wouldn't even be able to fit in the SpaceX chairs. So they can barely even, they would have to actually take the ride in the storage module part. That's what they're looking at.
Why don't they just put bigger chairs in the module part? It's just like,
grab a hammer and give it a smack.
take the armrests off. We'll get on now. We'll be all right.
I mean, I've seen this in countless sci-fi shows. You just got to go full Matt Damon on it and science the shit out of it.
Oh no! What you do is you just send up a couple of parachutes, and they can do like a full-on bomb garden.
We got to get a hold of Red Bull. We need a couple of those outfits, right? And then they can just jump.
Yeah. It wasn't Matt Damon. It was the other guy. He did it in that film. That space film.
Yeah, right. Mark Hamill.
No. The pretty boy actor. God. Oh, what was it? The guy who was in Thelma and Louise. Oh, come on. Never mind.
Footloose guy?
No, that was Kevin Bacon. No. Oh, his name is totally escaping me at the minute.
Richard Marx, the singer from the 80s?
And even the chat is now. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either. I can't even remember the name of the film that he was in. Recently, the space one where he
Tim
jumps.
Cook, that guy that runs that company,
Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what was the film he was in recently?
He was married to Tomb Raider, right?
But not all of her.
Yeah, he was only granted permission to touch the left side.
Mind you, I wouldn't mind touching the left side. Yeah, Ad Astra. That was the name of the movie. Yeah, great movie. Really slow, but great movie.
I'm not sure that I've seen it.
Oh, put that one on your list because at least it's not an old film because you hate old films.
Oh yes, I have seen that. That's Look to the Sky. That's where I want to be. Right? Isn't that the one? No,
I don't know. You talk about Don't Look Up.
No. I'm not trying to get the title. I'm just in Ad Astra. Wasn't there? You try to aspire to go to the other. Oh, Mars. Okay, maybe I haven't seen it then.
No. You might be right. You might be right. Yeah, he goes to the moon. He goes all over the bloody place. Yeah.
So it's like is it like Michael Palin show? We're gonna go and tour here and show you.
Yeah. Pole to pole to pole to pole to pole. It's a good movie. I liked it. I liked it. I can't remember what the fuck happened in it, but I liked it. I know that.
Yeah.
It looked great.
I noticed my attention span for a movie is like 40 minutes after I watched it, and then literally I can rewatch it 3 months later and go, "Wow, don't really remember watching this." It's funny.
That's actually not true because your memory span on some movies is impeccable. There's some movies, they just kind of like wash over you, and you're just whatever.
Yeah, you're not overly invested in it. You're just watching it, right? It's kind of like it's like a car crash on the other side of the highway, right?
Well, it's just like sitting inside your car while you're going through a car wash. It's like, look at the soapy suds. Oh, aren't they nice?
Let me just say, if you appreciate your car and the paint job it has, don't drive through car washes. Please don't fucking do that.
Oh, dear.
It's going to turn automotive. We better flip the script here. Hold on a second.
Oh dear! All so soon.
Hey, what the fuck? I didn't think we had that anymore.
You press the button.
Yeah, but it's labeled wrong. It's labeled as Python.
Yeah.
Okay. We still have Willie's Git on the system. Okay.
What's Willie's Git?
Just trying to make up a name for him. I'm not a big fan.
Oh, poor old Billy Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. Never really been a big fan. But what do you do? Right. Not listen, not watch.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something to,
I'll give him credit for one thing. At least he wasn't dumb enough to be in the Independence Day remake.
Yeah. I think he made sure. Didn't he make sure his character was dead or something? But but
the aliens could have brought him back. I mean, you know.
I'm surprised anybody we have made back for that shock.
Oh, I know.
Shitty.
What's his name? The Fly will do anything for a paycheck now. I think. I don't think he cares anymore. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, in Jeff Goldblum's character, he was like given the big lead in it. It's like everything. It's all about me now. Note without Will Smith, and it was just I can't even remember what happens in it. It was just so tiring.
I remember his father drove a boat or something.
Yeah. Oh, an old blooming Data. What's his name? He manages to come back to life.
Yeah, just in the nick of time. Yeah.
Well, he was killed in the first film.
Well, that's what we thought.
The aliens. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They could have brought Will Smith back as well, right? Well, but that would have doubled the budget of the movie. So why would you bother?
I don't know. I think he's quite cheap. That guy. He's only ex Star Trek. Come on. He's not that big a deal.
No. But I mean, Will Smith. That's why Oh,
I see. Yeah. Well, no, but doubled. Quadrupled with the budget, no doubt.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Mind you, I suppose if I was Will Smith and I saw the script and said, if you want to be in this shit, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, especially when half of the special effects were just green screens they got off of YouTube.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. Thing is, years ago when it went after Independence Day, I thought that you could have a really, really good Independence Day 2 movie, where the Earth sort of like, joins forces again and launches an attack on their system, so
isn't that Ender's Game?
Well, yeah, but obviously it's a sequel to Independence Day 2, so it's not Ender's Game. Shut up. It'll be things like you like launch aircraft carriers into space and turn them into massive spaceships and shit like that. It's just been a huge.
That's that Japanese anime from the 80s.
Yeah. Shut up. This is my idea. Stop stealing other people's ideas and making it sound like they're my idea. But yeah, no, I suppose you're right though. It would have been like a big anime, but a big vengeful, Earth takes on the aliens. But this one it was kind of like Earth sits back and waits for the aliens to attack again. Except this time they just, as always, they just bring the bigger guns. It's like
they should have released an animated thing in the middle. Earth, the Jamaican years. No, man, they not come back. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, let's move on from that. Hey, I tell you what. I had this. I had this article talking about utter gibberish. I had this article that showed up on a website. Let me just find it. Here it is. I've got it here. What are you trying to show me an ad for now?
Oh, I hate that.
Go away. Right. Yeah. So this was on an archaeology website, and it's talking about a 3,300-year-old bird claw was discovered in a cave, and it's right from one of those huge flightless birds that used to live in New Zealand. The moas, the massive things. So
Yeah.
you've got this massive claw, and this is an archaeological website, scientific. You think, right? Okay, this is going to be all science and all clever stuff and long words, right? So this is how the article starts, and I will read it verbatim, and I will wait to see your reaction.
Oh God.
So it says scientists have estimated the Earth to be more or less than 4.454 billion years old, predating even human existence.
Can you imagine? You get all these humans just floating around in space. Sure wish we had a planet to live on.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Who wrote this? This is how the article started. It's like, what?
Hey, you millennial, step back from the keyboard and put your hands behind your head. Jesus Christ.
It's like the way you say it. Like, well, that's a revelation. No one's ever thought of that before.
Yeah. Humanity had to live in spacesuits for like 1 billion years until we found until a planet emerged, right? Battlestar Galactica, Chuck.
BJ says it's like it's written for kids. Yeah, but the rest of the article isn't like that. It goes into the whole details about the genealogy and all this kind of stuff. It's like, but that's how you open it. Good grief.
Yeah. Guess what, everyone? The Earth is so old, it's even older than us.
Even older than Joe Biden. And that's quite old.
Oh, man. That's funny. Creationists are going to love that one.
Oh, talking to creationists, I did come across another article. Turned out it was just a meme with the Ark project. The museum for the Ark, the Noah's Ark thing.
Yeah.
That stupid thing, the Ark project. Apparently, it got it got destroyed by a flash flood.
No, that's too funny.
It was too funny because it was a meme. I read that. I thought, you can't be serious. Are you serious? Looked it up. No, it's a joke. Wow, that's a good joke. I like it. 10 out of 10 for jokiness.
Yes. We should do a reminder. Remember, everybody, we're using hashtag timestamp. If you think there's a funny moment that we could use as a short for YouTube and other social media and stuff, it's better if you pick them because, well, if
we can't be bothered.
Yeah, well, no, it's not really that. It's easier when you're not a part of the creation to know what the best funny moments are. It's kind of like why bands have producers in the recording studio, so that you have an outside opinion on it and stuff,
That's a creation.
So yeah, give us a hand with that,
So do you think God was like the first content creator?
Honestly, he's more like the first speed runner because, like in games when people try to speed run, because putting the whole thing together in six days and then finally sitting back for a beer, 6 days is pretty quick for creation. So I would say that, he's one of those guys that has a special controller for his game system and he can really get the good button presses in.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know what? I think on his CV it says social media influencer.
You think?
He's the first influencer.
Well, no, but he's the first influencer. The first to kind of form like a team that are out on other, platforms shouting for him and stuff, right?
Oh, you mean like Zeus and all the Greek gods on their platform?
Yeah, but
Christianity is a different religious platform.
Yeah, but Christianity had the benefit of way more in availability of writing and consumption. Like once Gutenberg did his whole thing, right?
Yeah, they had better funds. They got better super chats.
Yeah. Back in the day of telegrams, there was armies of Christians out there, sending them around, Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was like pre-Jehovah Witness, right? You send a telegram to random people, try to convert them. Try to save them.
Isn't that, well, isn't that what we're trying to get our people to do on the Shills, is send people random postcards?
Yeah, but they don't do it on faith. They do it on funny.
Oh.
Right? Hey, speaking of which, this was the birthday card I got from Teresa and Spa. Snoopy.
No ordinary guy. Not an ordinary guy.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, open it up. Has it got a little pop-up penis on it or something?
The inside's only for me.
So it does have a pop-up penis on it.
It might bounce one of the screens out of position and knock my camera and stuff. So I really, yeah.
I didn't say it was a model of your penis.
Yeah, she said there was a American 10 spot in it too, but I kept that because,
Was what 10 bucks? What, cash?
Yeah, well, $10 American. I mean, that's half of a down payment on a house for me up here with Canadian pesos, right? So,
She said you some pocket money to go and get some sweeties.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm going to buy a car.
That's one big sweetie. Candy red.
Yeah. Candy apple red, like an old, proper car. Oh, hold on a second here. That last puff got me on that one. This stuff I just recently bought is just unbelievably crystallized and thick, heavy smoke. And oh, wow, does it ever work? Fantastic. Kush Cookies, if you wanted to know the name.
Wow.
I almost never remember the name, but
our sponsor tonight.
Wouldn't that be cool?
What was that other thing I found the other day? Oh my god! Hang on, cover me for a minute. I've got to go to the.
All right,
I've got to scroll for a bit to find this thing that I found the other day. Yeah.
So while he plays with his little button, he just goes like this, and he plays with it because it's his little button.
Tiny.
We'll talk privately amongst ourselves. You might notice that over here, there's more like wall that you can see than normal. I'm trying to get everything ready because the new shelfie thing I ordered is here. And tomorrow I'm going to take this flag down and put up the sign flag. And the painting I got from Silver Earth there will be moving over beside the flag. And I've got it so there's more room so I can spread things out a bit more. And this shelf here, it's too tall. All the shit on top is just totally in the way. So it's going bye-bye and going somewhere else. I got something better for the fridge and everything. I got to have my fridge, right? I got a beer fridge now. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, gonna get a bigger fridge.
Yeah. I almost tested its limits on capacity today,
You're gonna have a full bar set up at the back there with a fridge, optics along the side, people on fancy whiskeys. And,
I need a grill so I can go full on Canadian with the back bacon and the beer, Oh, yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I put a link into the green room there, Dick, for you to bring up when you so feel like it. Because it's something
holy okay. Fuck, is that a link? All right.
Something I came across and thought, what the hell? And it's going to be our sponsor tonight.
What the hell? It's making me.
You got the little. Has it got a little puzzle thing? You got a little slide the thing.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Okay, here. A silicone arm. Oh, I get it. This is what Fistit use in production samples, right?
Exactly. Yeah. you got lots of little different photographs that you will get a set of 4 in case one isn't enough.
Yeah,
It's got the full dimensions. Oh, and it even articulates.
Oh,
you can get around the bends.
You can give it the 26 elbow shuff, right? There you go. Okay. Yeah. And here you can go, the full. I think they call that the Lou Gehrig. It has something to do with baseball.
They call it the toothbrush.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Right. Yeah.
Cleans the back of your teeth.
And I think this is the longer one, the tonsil tickler. So.
thing is, it just came up in like a Facebook post or something, and it's like like Facebook, they seem to like coordinate their ads towards what you think might be you might be interested in. Yeah. You go, what the fuck made you think I might be interested in this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is me, I suppose. But no, I just love the fact it just says something like silicon arm for practice.
Yeah.
And that's it said practice tool, and that's
all. Making it to the elbow.
I know it wasn't until I got to the actual link, because I clicked on it because I had to at this point. It would be rude not to, and it says that practice for tattooing. And I thought, what do you do? Do you draw on it with a Sharpie or something? You can't. It's not like you can tattoo a silicon arm, surely. I don't know.
I don't think that a silicon fake arm and human skin would be analogous of each other enough to be useful for practice.
No, I don't know. So yeah,
I don't get it. That's like, why not just use a branch that's been stripped of its bark?
I think quite honestly, they just know they're selling it for fisting practice, and using the whole tattooing thing as a cover story. So anybody asks, I got it for practicing my tattoo. You don't do tattooing. You do walk funny recently.
I got the sales pitch for this right now. Have you ever found yourself home alone, half drunk, watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Well, now.
You don't have to feel like you're alone. You could buy the full set and feel like they've got 4 friends round.
Oh. I wonder if it comes with condom-shaped gloves so that, you don't have to deal with cleaning when sharing amongst your company.
Oh, dear. Well, hang on. Well, they're just called rubber gloves, aren't they? Hang on a minute. Why do you need to have special shaped condoms to put over the front of it when you get rubber gloves, which are hand shaped?
I'm just showing how foreign this whole thing is to me.
Oh, PJ says they use pigskin to practice on. What fisting? What?
Interesting.
Well, they use pigs to practice fisting with. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe the fisted just kind of congeals along the pig skin in a more balloon, not natural way.
Just sexual activity seemed to be a much more simpler thing than when I was younger and innocent. Like, what is all this stuff that goes on?
Yeah. One day I kissed a girl, and the next day there's pigs in mud. I got no idea.
I kissed a girl. We got married and had children. That's all that happened. I don't know anything about the rest.
Oh, let me change out my little drink holder here.
Apparently, kissing my wife makes her pregnant. It's funny. Our children look like the milkman, but yeah.
yeah. I was going to say the furnace repair guy because he only shows up every couple of years, right? Yeah.
No, unfortunately, my children do look like me. Poor gits.
That's that Temu site, eh? I was just going to do a search on it to see what other freaky things I could find, but I'm scared of what it'll do to my browsing history. At least it's on the browser I don't usually use, so that's one thing.
I just realized where I got that link from. It wasn't on Facebook. It was from that stupid archaeology website.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seemed to be one of their biggest sponsors. It's like the website that said, the Earth was formed before humans. That website, one of their lead sponsors is Temu. So what a surprise.
Wow.
This is science Temu style.
Yeah.
When you can't afford real science, go to Temu.
Yeah. Oh, man. When you can't afford to be ripped off by people on eBay, go to Temu.
Oh dear.
It's you look through this stuff and it's like going to a dollar store.
Yeah.
If you buy like a spatula, the handle will just fall off in a week. They're not sealed properly, so after they go through the dishwasher, they hold water on the inside that gets all nasty and stuff, and it's all garbage. It's all junk. Yeah. You go to their little food racks, and you'll see chips for 15 cents cheaper than they are at the store. Take a good look. There's less in it. Do the math. You haven't saved yourself anything. It's just junk at this point, They should be arrested for landfill creation.
Well, it normally goes back to them in China anyway, doesn't it? Landfill. We send them all back.
Yeah. Even Somalia won't take it anymore. Right?
There are YouTube channels. I've just made like an entire industry of just like buying shit on Temu.
Yeah,
and
it's always junk.
Yeah. No, not always. Not always. Sometimes stuff comes through and it is actually quite decent.
You gotta spend $2,500 to find something worth 30 that was actually worth it. I just don't see, like, you might as well just go play roulette.
Do you think? I know a lot of people will say like China is influencing American or the West through social media and stuff like that. Do you think this is their big plan is just to fill the West up with their shit.
Plastic?
Yeah, you go to China and go to their stores. Everything is just like top quality, quality stuff.
Yeah, but here we get the Hingu One video camera. It's just,
you even see it on the automotive things where people will buy a car, the cheapest car I could get from China or whatever, and it turns up and it's like the size of a cardboard box. And
it's like it's from the 70s, right? Yeah.
Absolute shit. And meanwhile, the Chinese are like laughing their Chinese little tits off because they actually bought this shit.
Yeah. I totally believe it. Oh, they treated us as a place to get their shit built really cheap for years. Now we've got all this luxury and rich. We're just going to send them cheap plastic crap by the fucking sea can,
Yeah. Oh, dear.
It's unbelievable. But yeah, so much of it's just crap. It drives me crazy, right? Drives me crazy.
And we worry about, single-use plastics.
Yeah. Oh, here.
I suppose at least you can clean that silicone arm off and use it again.
Yeah. Now here, let me give you a little rant. Now, this isn't absolute. What I'm saying relates to more like 85% of the people, because not all of them use them afterwards. But recently up in Canada, Walmart and a few of the other big places stopped the whole plastic bag thing. Done. Gone. You have to buy reusable bags. And they clamored on in the press and stuff about how they were doing this for the environment. Okay. Every time I get a plastic bag from a beer store or a grocery store or whatever, at first, I'll use it to be like an extra layer of wrapping around like a resealed cold cut package or something, just in case. And then I use it as a garbage bag in my one garbage pail, and then it goes out. So it's been used 3 times now. But
then
now
after that, use it as a shower cap.
Yeah. But not after before it's been used for garbage. But
okay.
But now, because some of these stores don't have those bags, I always have to buy plastic garbage bags for my garbage pails. So I am still putting the exact amount of plastic into the environment that I was before. They just saved money on the plastic bags and now get to sell me reusable bags. But they paraded it like they were doing it for the environment. And it never was. It was for them.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, we've all seen the footage of, the oceans when there's a plastic bag and then some dolphin or a shark will try to eat it because it thinks it's a jellyfish. It's just a plastic bag and it kills them. Yeah. But,
and we do have way too much plastic waste and stuff. I'm not saying that people should have more plastic to throw away or whatever.
No, but I understand what you're saying because I hate people or companies who feel like they're taking on a moral stance for the environment when, quite frankly, they don't actually give a fuck.
No, it was their own bottom line they were looking at.
There was a period when everyone was getting rid of the plastic straws. Everyone was getting rid of plastic cutlery. You go to a takeaway, you get rid of the plastic cutlery. And so what happened to all this plastic cutlery and straws that you did have?
Oh, yeah.
Straight into the bin. Yeah. And so they replaced them with like bamboo and paper straws, which don't work quite. I miss the plastic straws. And when I ever had a plastic straw, I never shoved it up the nose of a turtle. So don't blame me.
Yeah. But I do like the idea of these new stainless steel straws. Just buy yourself a pack of 10 and they just simply go in the dishwasher and you reuse them. I love that.
No, they don't. Because your dishwasher, they haven't invented a dishwasher that can squirt all the way up inside the tube to clean it out. You have to have a little special brush to do that.
I used to have a dishwasher that squirts, but I'm not going to talk about that right now.
You're divorced now, aren't you?
I'm just kidding, but that joke was too good not to do.
I'll sum up, you knock them down.
There was no way I was letting that hang without grabbing it, But no, I that was just, Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But I do like the whole idea of that. And I understand what you're saying, but it would be very easy for modern dishwasher companies, instead of installing Wi-Fi and cloud apps, to actually give a rat's ass about what the dishwasher does for a change. Because dishwashers have barely changed in like 40 years, but they're still getting more expensive because, we've added an app. I don't give a shit. The last thing I need is my fucking phone to bug me even more than it already does because my dishes are done. You know what? I'll give a rat's ass when the dishes are done because I fucking need one. Fuck off.
Well, now you've got a GoPro camera inside your dishwasher. Yeah. You can watch the dishes being washed, and you can control the tops rotate and the bottom rotor independently, like it's a fucking game.
Yeah. But for reusable straws and, think about the cutlery little tray they give you in a dishwasher. Some directed jets right underneath it, instead of just relying on the spin thing is probably a damn good idea, right?
Why don't you just get one of those, Japanese toilets, that does a little squirt action. You clean your straws with that.
Yeah. Hold on, honey. I'm just going upstairs to clean the straws.
It's gripping it between your butt cheeks is the hard bit.
Yeah, you got to aim it just right.
You'll know when you got the aim right.
Yeah. But
yeah, enough consumer advice.
Yeah. I just don't like that whole thing. That what started this was that, we're for the environment when actually it was just they actually took away an item that cost them money and gave us an item that made them money. That's the only real thing that happened there with the bags, right?
Yeah, because let's face it, the plastic bag thing. They're all given away for free.
Yeah.
And the thing is, over here, they still get the plastic bags that they used to give away for free, but now they charge you 30 pence for them.
Oh,
each
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And it's like, well, it's totally fucking useless. Or you get the bag for life.
Yeah.
Or whose life? Not my fucking life, because they always fall apart.
I know.
It's like,
yeah, they're made by Minkies or something. It's unbelievable. I've gone through so many of these, reusable bags because like the square edges of a box of cereal, the friction of carrying it, boom, it carves through it in a month or something, It's stupid.
yeah, I have a problem with those bags because it's like, because people in the house go, oh, I need to put some things in a thing. Oh,
Yeah.
These bags are really useful for that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll put my things in that bag. So I go to the shopping and get the bags, and I've got no fucking bags left.
Yeah.
So I end up buying more bags. And they're like, well, hang on, this isn't helping the environment. I'm just buying more bags now.
Yeah, or you realize that you got to pick something up on the way home, so you stop in and go, shit, I don't have a bag with me, so you got to buy another one. I have a dresser in my big closet by the door because it's huge, and Felix and I just don't have that many things to hang up. And I have 2 dresser drawers full of flattened bags because it's just getting out of hand now, somebody says, oh, would you like some kids' books? Oh, here you go. Here's a bag. Oh, okay. I'll give you the bag. No, I don't need it because everybody's got too many of them. It's hilarious, right?
Well, you know what you should do with all those plastic bags that's in your dresser is collect them all up. Just take a
not
trip to
plastic bags. The ones in my dresser, the 2 drawers, are the reusable ones.
Right, okay, yeah, but what you do is collect them all up, go for a little trip to the ocean, then they just chuck them all into the ocean.
No, we have lakes for that.
Yeah, you got just shove them down the toilet.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, it's just one of the, I find I hate when companies do that. Really drives me crazy.
Yeah. But they're pulling off the holier than thou kind of.
Yeah,
and it's just a corporate greed all over again.
Or when they blame security and make it so that you can't really get the products you need to repair your phone. And even if you do, they're not, coded to work together. So you still have to go to their shop. John Deere are bad for this in tractors and whatnot. If you fix the tractor yourself, the technician still has to come and tell the computer it's okay to work again. Get out of the way.
I've got to admit though, it's been a while since I bought a John Deere tractor, so I don't have much experience on that.
My father was a big John Deere guy.
I buy all my tractors from Massey Ferguson.
Yeah, well, when I was growing up, we always had property, like lots of lawn to mow. So we always had John Deere big driving lawnmowers and stuff. And my father loved them. They were more expensive, but holy shit, were they really good. And they lasted forever, tough as nails, the whole bit. But if he was alive to see what John Deere's become with this cash grabby, you can't do things, we have to do it for you stuff, he'd be livid.
So you used to go around doing the lawn like, what's his name? Forrest Gump. Yeah, I just do it because I like doing it.
You know what? If I was stinking rich, I would just mow lawns. Because then I could drink and drive. I could just drive the mower, have a beer. I could relive the '60s, right?
In my choice of news article headlines that don't exist, one of the ones I was going to do was a study has found that people's found their top job of choice is actually being unemployed while being stinking rich.
They
And it's
don't
like,
go hand in hand.
what, unemployed and being stinking rich?
Yeah,
No,
you gotta.
I'd go for that.
Yeah, I would love it, but you got to become stinking rich before you can be a lazy unemployed, right? It doesn't. You can't. You're not going to
Donald
get
Trump?
there. Yeah, what? Yeah,
Donald
but
Trump?
the odd person gets it handed to them. But come on now, that's not exactly everyone.
He is going to be unemployed soon.
He should be in jail. Fucking felon. Seriously,
I'll tell you one thing. Is something to ask the chat about. I don't know what you think, but it's been quite interesting seeing, because obviously there was the whole election coming up in the US. I'm looking at it from the outside. I'm just seeing what's being reported. I don't know. I don't live in America. I don't. All I can do is get it from what I see.
Yeah.
And of course you see the Trump rallies, and and he's being an idiot on those and moaning and groaning about stuff. But people are still there supporting him, and you still see videos of people saying, "Yeah, I support Trump. I support Trump." See it on Twitter, just morons going, "Yeah, I support Trump." Why? No idea. I support Trump. And then also you got this thing going on with the Democratic Party now, which is quite frankly what's happened in the past few weeks. Since Joe Biden has passed on and handed over to Camilla. It's been absolutely astonishing. The excitement. I can't imagine what it would have been like if he was still running. It would have been dreary and terrible. And there'd be no hope whatsoever. But here's the thing. Here's my question though. I'm coming leading up to this because you see all the excitement.
It was just a monologue at this point.
Well, it's getting that. It's getting that way. If you skip to another 30 minutes, I'll be over. So you see all the excitement in the Kamala camp, and you think, is this what America is actually thinking? Is this what the rest of America is thinking? Or is this just people in the Republican Party are now excited? Is the rest of America still sleeping and really don't care about the election?
There is still a huge concern. The Trump's rallies aren't quite getting the attendance of this, but this is the national convention. This isn't just individual rallies. Not really a fair comparison, I think, maybe. But there's, as I see it, as a Canadian looking on, there's still a lot of Republican momentum. And as I understand the polls, I think she's only just slightly ahead in approval rating at the moment, but there's no clear-cut victory for either side in what Americans call, I think it's the swing states, the ones that are the most important as it pertains to votes for the college or something. Yeah, I don't know why. Why is it college? Because but the college of electorate or something, is that, and I don't quite know the system because, honestly, I only watch your elections every now and then when I think it could matter to, things that I'm interested in. And I think that the Democrats now have to turn this momentum into a long-term push that's going to last. And when Barack Obama and a few were talking about now it's time to get to work, get out there, make the calls, talk to your friends, and so on, I think that's absolutely vital. I don't think this is a done deal yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting.
I can't believe it though. I mean, what the hell? The man's a criminal.
Well, yeah. No, I get that. But the people who are going to vote Trump are going to vote Trump. The people who are going to vote Harris are going to vote Harris. It's kind of irrelevant what we think. It's just I wonder about the people in between. All the people, is America, that excited about or concerned or even just thinking about the fucking election, or just like most Americans, just like going by their day, thinking, it doesn't matter to me. Nothing will change. and where, quite frankly, it could be a massive difference.
I think the message of, if you have even the slightest opinion that leads you to not vote for Trump, then get yourself registered and get voting is probably the most important message right now. Because if the Democrats can rally more people that just don't bother to bother, there's a victory in hand right there, I think.
Well, I mean, at this point, I don't care whether you vote Trump or Kamala. It's just a case of, well, yeah, no, obviously I care, but you know what I mean by that is I would like to see America be very, very invested in this election, and you know, set its future on whatever path it's going to take. You know, there's a right path and the wrong path, but I'm not saying that. I'm just worried, like, you know, like 50% of America won't even bloody bother on voting day, and all we're seeing, you know, when you watch, like, you know, political pundits on YouTube or whatever, they're talking about, you know, oh, Trump did this or Cameron did that, and it's great. You know, you're still only talking to the 50% of America. 25% of those are going to vote Trump.
They're even paying attention. Yeah.
The rest aren't even, just don't give a shit. That's what I'm interested in.
There was a really cool moment. Some actress talking about how I'm not on here as an actress today, and part of her thing during the Kamala's speech day. She did a cool thing where she got everybody in the audience to get their phones out and do her recording and post up on social media and stuff. And that's the kind of thing that needs
to prove it's not AI.
But to motivate people to get involved, right? That was the whole mission here. You know, break down the barriers and get these people up and, you know, get your voice heard.
Because it is interesting that, you know, Kamala brought it up on her speech. Yeah, that this is actually probably the most important election in American history for a long, long time.
Yeah,
and it is, because the divide between, I mean, we talked about this before, or maybe it was off air or something, I don't know. But, you know, the divide between the Republican and the Democratic parties that today is vast compared to what it was like a few years ago. You go back 10, 20 years, and you couldn't tell whether a Democrat or a Republican unless they were wearing the right color tie. You just didn't know. But now it's just like, are we gonna go for the next American Reich, or are we gonna go for freedom?
Well, I mean, look at the whole thing with Trump and the Department of Education. He basically wants to dismantle it. Now,
how?
Well, but if he wants to dismantle it and bring it to the state level, you're going to have all kinds of imbalances and stuff. Education at its primary basic level has to be national. It has to be in sync, in my opinion. And I think that's a very dangerous road for anybody that gives a rat's ass about their kids or their grandkids. You know, we're an older audience around here, so a lot of grandkids and stuff, but the education system in America could be ruined under Trump. And for America itself, that's a very bad thing, because in 40 years, when these people that are growing up through the education now are now the ones that the country is looking to for guidance, leadership, engineering excellence, scientific breakthrough, and all this stuff that matters to us, you're going to be screwed.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he doesn't like rename the educational department to the Politburo or something.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it'd be like that movie, you know, Interstellar, you know, where, you know, even the teachers are teaching that the moon landings were fake. Because they don't want kids to have that ambition, because they need farmers. You know, and
that's scary shit, man.
It is scary shit, but I get tinglings of that when I hear the stuff that Trump talks about, and Project 2025, and it's like, Jesus
and then you look
Christ,
at Walls there. You look at Coach Walls there, and he was the dude who made sure in his state that every kid had breakfast and lunch at school, so there was no division and there was no separation of have and have nots and whatnot. There are obviously people that actually give a rat's ass about education, right? Kamala Harris, thanks to education, came from an average family and was invited to be vice president of the United States. You need access to education for every single person in your country. It has to be fair and equal. Otherwise, you're screwed long term. You look at countries that don't work that way. Are they leading the world? No.
Well, I'm not being funny, but it seems kind of like fucking ridiculous that we're having this. I'd say argument.
I can't even believe it.
We're not arguing. We're both on the same page. But it's just like, why is this even a fucking discussion?
I know.
I know. What?
I know. Educating the populace to make sure that your contribution, like you have as many people that can succeed as possible, and so on. I mean, I can't see how that can't be a top priority for any government. That doesn't make any sense to me. Smart people do good things.
What was Trump want? He wants more people to have all those black jobs.
Man,
that he talks about.
There was a moment in Michelle Obama's speech where she said, does Donald Trump realize the office of the president just might be one of those black jobs?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
One of those black jobs he's trying for.
The audience in the place went crazy, man. Michelle Obama's speech during the Democratic National Convention was unbelievably good. I highly recommend watching it.
Yeah, she was
man, she owned that place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was like a top stand-up comedian talking politics, but at the same time, but talking, but no, because you know what I'm talking about when you get a stand-up comedian who does politics,
and they have timing and they know how to work the crowd. Michelle knew exactly what she was doing,
but she wasn't just doing comedy. It was like, this is for fucking real. This isn't a parody. This is for fucking real.
Yeah, she was unbelievable. Because I watched Barack Obama first, and he stood up and almost instantly said, I'm the only person dumb enough to follow Michelle. And I thought to myself, her speech must have been good, because he wouldn't just do that to say, oh, my wife's better than me. He's not that, shallow, right? And so I had to watch hers after I watched his, and I should have watched them in order. She was better.
Yeah, I know. But can you imagine Trump doing that? Having his wife, the first lady, who where is she? Nobody
has anybody seen Stormy? Can you find her for me, please?
No, that was the second lady. Scrotus, I think they called her. Yeah. Can you imagine her doing a speech and then Trump following that? It's like,
too funny.
I'm just so waiting for her to just turn up at the DNC.
Yeah. My husband is an idiot.
Yeah.
If I wasn't willing to give up bathing in diamonds, I would leave him.
Trump keeps talking about immigrants, illegal immigrants, and all that, or just immigrants in general. If he got rid of all immigrants, he'd have no wives.
Have you ever looked at your family and your staff? I mean, it's just.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago would be empty. He'll have no little Mexicans to clean up after him, or Filipinos, or whatever. Yeah. I'm not being racist. Well, I am. But it's like
He's probably already signed secret agreements with everybody saying, no, I won't deport you, just the others, right? You know,
what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's going to get rid of his Mar-a-Lago, should we say, international staff, and then pardon all the January 6th.
He's going to mow the fucking lawn.
And then get them. You know, you can come and work for me at Mar-a-Lago. Oh, we'll just fucking wreck the place. We'll just take shit.
yeah. 600 rednecks show up and turn a golf course into a fucking militia training center.
Right? Just a shooting range.
Totally.
There'll be Trump trying to hit a golf ball, and they'll be just like with his guns.
It's to them, it's like skeet shooting. They all pull their guns out and try to shoot the ball.
Oh, Mr. Trump, sorry, I seem to have shot you in the face by accident.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Pelosi. That was.
I couldn't believe that whole thing though. He's actually going to honor the insurgents. It's just.
I mean, who else are you gonna? Why don't you just open up the prisons and honor all the rapists, the gun cry, the gangs? And
I'm sure he already asked Hitler because he did it, right? You know,
why draw the line there? Well, just get all the prisoners out and then just give them all a badge. Yeah.
If Alcatraz was still running, Trump would throw like a 5-star party for them, right? Oh yeah.
Oh no, that would be an excuse to escape.
yeah. He'd show up in a yacht.
Why did you escape from Alcatraz? Oh yeah, because Trump was going to have a fucking party. I wasn't going to go to that.
Yeah. I was all set to see Johnny Cash, and boom, this fucking two-paid idiot showed up. What was that album Johnny Cash did? The first one, live in San Quentin. Freaking amazing recording. Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah.
Was it? As a friend of mine, we were sitting in the pub and he was talking about Johnny Cash, and he I don't know Johnny Cash. I know Johnny Cash from Johnny Ball, and it was like he was saying, Johnny Cash, he shot a guy just to watch him die, and I went, did he? Did he? Wow. It's like, I had no fucking clue. It was a song.
Yeah. Johnny Cash, though, he comes from that era of country western stars that were all about intense partying, alcoholism, country music. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
country music, not country western.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I remember when I was a kid, my father liked both country and country western. And I thought Johnny Cash was cool, but there was a couple other people he listened to, and I couldn't take it. It was like listening to Kiss without distortion. It was terrible.
Or was he into Eminem and stuff like that?
Oh, I could probably remember some of the names, but I bet nobody would know.
Country rap stars.
I did meet Tommy Hunter when I was 12 years old.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Tommy Hunter.
He had a TV show and everything. He was actually a cool dude. You mock, but that's like mocking Dave Allen. Who
the fuck is Tommy Hunter? Don't know.
He was a cool guy, and I got to play guitar with him and stuff. It was pretty cool. I was just young, Yeah. But yeah, that was cool. He was actually like a neighbor to us for a time. He only lived like 10 miles away, and my dad met him somehow, and boom. Yeah, we show up at this guy's place for a barbecue and everything, and I'm like, "Hey, I know you from TV, man."
Well, I joked about Johnny Ball earlier. I mean, only people in the UK will know who Johnny Ball is, but he was like a major, TV celebrity over here, and I spent a Christmas night in the Christmas Eve in the pub chatting with Johnny Ball because he lived next to us, and we left the pub and he walked home, and we just basically walked home together because he just lived opposite us. It's like it's like top TV celeb, it does happen.
Yeah.
And I love it because they are just people.
Dude, during my musician days, I got to meet quite a few people and just casually have a beer with them. And they would actually hang out with me because I wouldn't start fanboying out. I'd just be like, hey, how long you been on the road and blah, blah, and what you up to? And, But
it is interesting that when you do meet megastars, I was talking about, working with Johnny Depp. And sometimes you can see a massive division from somebody who is just like, a good musician, doing well and all that kind of stuff, to someone who is literally not in touch with reality.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that time I worked with Johnny Depp is like, because we were working like 48 hours, just like straight.
Yeah.
Just no sleep, whatever. And he was like in one of the mornings, he says, oh yeah, just go out and get some breakfast stuff, get some croissants, pain au chocolat, some grapes, some fruit, a basket of this and basket of that. And so all his runners just like went out, and it was like it was like a scene from Cleopatra where all the runners come in with all these like huge baskets of just stuff. And he's like he nibbled at a croissant and that was it. Yeah, it's like the rest of it just gets shoved to the side. Oh, feed it to the poor.
Oh my God!
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah, let them eat cake.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, Johnny, Jesus Christ, you have no fucking. I mean, it's like when we got a whole bunch of sandwiches, and there were like 2 sandwiches left. One of them was like a Marks and Spencer's, which is like a high quality supermarket chain over here. They're like a breakfast kind of like sandwiches, sausages and bacon and that kind of shit in it.
Yeah,
and a Tesco basics cheese and pickle. And this is like that was a choice. And I was saying, no, because you do that. You go, no, tell me, Johnny, you pick. Yeah. Knowing full well I hate fucking cheese and pickle. And I was saying, no, I don't really like cheese and pickle. So that's okay. I'll have that. And you have the Marks and Spencer's fine sandwich. And and he was eating this shitty, skinny, slim, crappy cheese and pickle sandwich, and he goes, "Yeah, it's all right." I was like, "Oh my God, Johnny, do you know that's not probably like the worst sandwich you could possibly get in the UK?"
Yeah, and Johnny, do you even know where you are? Like, was he just lost in his own chemically modified brain?
No, he wasn't chemically induced. We were drinking a lot of wine that weekend, but there was no chemical induction. It was just all of the purple liquid kind. But it's just such a funny experience, meeting someone like that. It's just
yeah.
At the same time, you're talking to them about their life and the kids and but when you talk about his life and his kids, he's go we went off to a fucking island somewhere and we bought it. He's like,
oh yeah, Johnny, I can totally relate.
I can totally relate. Yeah.
Just bought one recently,
Yeah, I took my 2 kids to Tesco this weekend.
It's an island full of petrol in the middle of the highway.
Yeah, the last island we went to was in the middle of a roundabout.
Yeah, a kid had to pee behind the bush.
Yeah, but no, that's. I'm not boasting about hanging with Johnny. It was an incredible experience. But it's that division between like super famous and just like people who are just like like you're saying a great musician, great TV star, and whatever, and you're just like, just normal person.
Yeah,
they know what the price of a loaf of bread is.
Oh yeah. That's funny. Good Trump reference.
Yeah. Like he's ever been to a super. Can you imagine Trump in a supermarket? You know, just he wouldn't even know how to walk through the doors.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
What you have to put a quarter into the trolley to get Jane up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's this about?
Yeah, what's
Don't you trust me? I'm the president.
Yeah. What, we have coins? I've never seen these things before.
Yeah, what's a quarter?
Yeah.
I've got this $500 bill. It doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, how come this isn't shinier? Don't people take care of these? You know, don't you have like somebody Mexican to polish these for you? You know,
I have a man.
There's a funny clip on YouTube I saw the other day. I can't remember the channel. Pretty big. You could probably find it, but. There's a guy interviewing rednecks about Trump and why they're so diehard set on voting for Trump.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy,
it's either going to be the Young Turks or the Liars.
No, it's the title's different than that. But yeah. But anyway, so the guy says, why are you voting Trump? Well, the man's a genius. Oh, really? Well, yeah. I mean, look, you know, all these companies and stuff, and, you know, he's a big multi-billionaire. And, you know, so if he can do that for himself, he should be able to do that for the country. Yeah. And then the interviewer says, so he inherited the money and he's gone bankrupt 4 times. And you're saying he's a genius. And the guy just stood there and looked at him because he had no clue. No clue at all. No clue.
Yeah. The fact that Trump would have been richer if he hadn't invested any of his dad's money and just sat on it.
Yeah. Had Trump just literally lived off the interest, he'd be far better off right now.
Yeah.
The only reason that people think of Trump as a big success actually comes down to that fucking TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because that whole TV, The Apprentice.
Oh, well, okay. So the same over here then.
Yeah, hey, you're fired or whatever, right?
Yeah, and we had Alan Sugar. You had Trump.
Okay, the mug's eyeful. Yeah, Alan Sugar.
Massive difference. Alan Sugar.
Yeah. No, Sugar, he literally made money off ripping people off half of his career. So he's very much Trump.
No, but Alan Sugar made money by ripping people off. Trump didn't make money from ripping people off.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. Because those goddamn Amstrad stereos you in the UK were subjected to in the 70s and stuff, they were literally scrap parts put together to look cool. Yeah. Oh, they were junk.
Oh, they did look cool.
Oh, yeah. The mug's iPhone, he used to say.
Yeah.
Right? But they were junk, right? We had those same junk stereo systems over here too. We had Craig and a few companies making them. Oh yeah,
you got a little switch for from low to high fidelity aware, and it's just like it's not even fucking connected.
Yeah, the wire. Yeah. Or they have a speaker that looks like there's this really fancy tweeter under a grill, and you open it up, and there's just nothing there. You know,
it's just air gap.
Yeah, you know. They build this big thing to make it look like a real stereo. And when you open it up, there's only like 2.5 inches worth of electronics stuck to the front. And the rest is just this open case, right? We did garbage.
No, we did have a very, very cheap hi-fi that my dad won in a competition of stupid thing. And it did go wrong. And you know what? I did open it up and there was a brick in it. There was
to make it heavy?
Yeah, there was a literal brick in it.
Yeah. That's funny.
Couldn't fucking believe it. It's just like, you hear of shit like that, and it's like to open it up, and it's like, seriously. There's
a lot of Chinese crap being sold on Temu and stuff these days, and if you open it up, they put a little strip of like heavy metal in the plasticky case to make it feel like it's more quality. A lot of companies do this. It's funny. I don't mean to be overly picky about like stereo equipment and stuff, but when I was like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, we had like Nakamichi stuff in the house and whatnot. My father spent money on audio gear, right? So
Well, he probably got it gifted to him as well.
Well, probably
his job.
knowing him.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much shit we just got given to us because of his job, right? I had all the old computers, game consoles, and they were just here, sell this in your stores because of the company he worked for. He was a big shot, right? Well,
you were a gift as well, weren't you? It was just like, here you go, is a child. Just take it.
Yeah.
Don't know where we got him from.
Yeah. No,
probably China.
Yeah, I've got the paperwork that shows I was definitely a choice.
I always wonder where you got these slanty eyes from.
Yeah. Hey, I can grow a beard. So does that mean I'm going to get like spam text from the Taliban? Because,
Yeah, you should send them a job application.
No, you know what I could do though is I could say, look, guys, I could start growing a beard and then trimming it off, and I could sell you the trimmings so that you can make beards for good officers that just can't, do it, right?
No. You just grow a beard and say, well, I'll come and join the Taliban, and I'll bring my guitars, and I'll bring Taliban rock.
Yeah,
I'll be a really good Muslim rock.
Yeah. I'll bring 10 pounds of weed to make sure we have enough to share. I'll bring so much Canadian beer you've never seen the like. A couple of my musician friends, and we'll play hippie anti-war music for everybody.
And you can say, well, I don't need to be like one of these terrorist bomber type people, with all, all the virgins, because I've fucking had them all already.
Oh God,
I've already done that bit.
Yeah. Peter's tired.
Just give me half a dozen MILF. That's all I want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Never mind. I like ladies with curves. All right.
I want ladies with experience. I don't want fucking virgins.
Exactly. And I'm not teaching another one of them.
I want dirty bitches.
Yeah, I want ladies that are in tune with their own sexuality.
I've never actually understood that. So, obsession with people's like, a virgin.
I don't get that either. Oh,
why?
Yeah, it's very strange, very strange.
Yeah, we can cross the line with that one, but I think we just move on like the gentlemen we are.
Yeah. Hey, if there's a line, I'm probably gonna cross it eventually. It's just gonna happen.
I usually leap across. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
If there's a line drawn in the sand, that's just a challenge for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a target. You want to make this Olympic then? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could be next year's Olympic events. Insulting in vast swathes of people in one go. I'll be champion. I'll be gold medalist.
I'll get into the Olympics when it comes to like maybe joint rolling or musical masturbation. Who can come up with the craziest off the cuff riff on a guitar without trying stuff like that?
We could do 100-meter swimming, but in your case, it's drinking beer.
Oh, I could drink 100 meters worth of beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
right.
Okay. Some gills.
Yeah. From now on, we count our beer consumption in length.
Yeah. Yeah, what have you got? You got like what? 150 centimeters of beer there, possibly.
Yeah, but judging by the empties over here at the corner of the desk, I'm
You've already done an Olympic pool.
Yeah, I'm coming up on a meter here. I think we can do this. Imagine explaining that one. Holy man, I'm really hungover. I had like 4 meters of beer yesterday. Just give me a second. I gotta have coffee. Whoever knocked on your door would just be like, "What the fuck?"
at least if that did become an Olympic event, in this case, Australia could actually bring a decent challenger to the game, as opposed to like fucking kangaroo woman.
Oh, you won't let that go, will you?
Oh, because it was just so fucking stupid.
I've seen breakdancing. I'm old enough that I remember when it actually happened. That wasn't it.
The breakdancing community are in fits about it. They are absolutely distraught with that. How the fuck? And it's like they're saying that. Oh, that's it. The sport is not going to come back to the Olympics, and it's all based on her. It's all based on that.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Everybody else was just like fantastic.
Yeah.
And she just seems to like killed it for everybody.
Yeah, that's not fair. I don't agree with that, right? Because I mean, do you remember that Regalabiotti guy or whatever his name was when snowboarding first got into the Olympics? He was the Canadian who tested positive for smoking pot, and they gave him shit as if smoking pot is somehow a performance enhancing drug. Are you kidding me?
The thing is, talking on similar things, just people just like coming to the sport with no experience whatsoever. We had Eddie the Eagle in the UK. The ski jumper. You had the Jamaican bobsleigh team.
Yeah.
A lot of people have come to sports with nothing. Just the desire to do it and proving themselves.
Totally. They're actually the stories that we're all looking for when we're watching the Olympics and stuff. We're watching for that underdog success story. Come on. When you see that, isn't that the time you cheer the most, even though you're like, it's half the time a country you've barely even heard from or something, right?
And then the two examples I've given you, that's why they made movies about them.
Yeah.
Now I think there will be a movie made about Reagan and her, but it won't be the same kind of movie.
Yeah, no, it won't. She'll turn into an evil monster that preys on kids at camp or something, It'll be terrible.
Yeah. Jesus.
But it is a shame to see it affect the sport in general, because if there's one thing, if you've ever watched real breakdancers go, that is athletic and very creative and everything, all wrapped up into one. And if you're gonna have like people dancing in water and figure skating and whatnot, why the fuck not breakdancing? I don't see the difference. I don't.
Now I saw a video because I was looking up into this story to see if there was anything to bring to the party. But there was this video of this guy talking about how it just basically fucks everything up for everybody else. Yeah. And he was like, he's a 57-year-old.
Okay.
And he says, yeah, I'm a breakdancer. I started breakdancing when I was 53. And then he proceeded to show video of him breakdancing at that age.
Wow.
And it wasn't like the greatest breakdancing you've seen, but he fucking went for it.
Yeah,
he was still like, he was still like spinning on his back and on his head and everything, and his legs are in the air, all that kind of shit. When she just lays on the floor and does a fucking dead fish, flipping around. It's like, that's not breakdancing, that's lying down.
It's like, I don't understand what happened there, but I don't want to. But oh my god, I just couldn't. I only saw clips. I can't even bring myself to watch the whole thing because it's just
it's hard to find actually because the Olympics won't let it. You have to find. You have to find it in. in surreptitious ways.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The Olympics doing that whole, oh my God, how dare you use our footage and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's and the TV stations do it too because they spend massive amounts for the rights for the Olympics. But then you go to the Democratic National Convention and anyone can use that footage and they are very happy for you to do it.
Yeah, it goes on PBS.
Yeah.
So as soon as it goes on to PBS, well, it's public broadcasting.
Yeah, and it's free. Yeah.
Mm.
But the Olympics do themselves no favors by doing this lockout of the content.
No.
I don't get it. I mean, I understand the Olympics locking out real-time coverage, so I can't hook a TV box or whatever to the computer and then rebroadcast the TV coverage as if I'm showing it live. I get that. But showing it after the fact for news, commentary, and whatnot, that's just stupid.
Well, it's like the story about the French pole vaulter who got his dinky caught in the action. And
Rodney.
That became that became a massive talking point. I mean, we haven't stopped talking about it ever since we've seen the
his package,
his shorts. Yeah. But the thing is, this is what he's saying is it's like you got people talking about it. That's what you want, isn't it?
I know. I mean,
like the guy doing the miniature. I mean,
I don't get it. Yeah,
the miniature of the casting couch thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they fucking had a competition. Never heard of them.
Exactly.
Until that story comes along. Now everyone's talking about it. Why do you have to hide shit?
Yeah. They're so concerned with
it's positive. And it's positive stuff. It's not like it's negative.
No, but what it comes down to is at the core, the very core of what's going on is greed. And as such, they are so paranoid that they won't get the view because somebody else watched it, that boom. But if they did it properly, I wouldn't be able to just show the whole routine without cutting in because that's how fair use works. You have to do commentary, critique, maybe a counter opinion, right? But you can't just watch somebody's thing and afterwards go blah, 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 right? So when somebody like us would cover a thing, but you're scared to because of copyright with the Olympics, we would actually drive people to go and watch the full thing after. And where are they going to find it? On the Olympic channel. So again, they can only win from this in the end. It's the most ridiculous. I'm so scared of not having the money that I just can't make a good decision thing.
Or the control of it. It's just a narcissist kind of attitude to take.
Yeah, right.
Like it's like someone you go to play with the park with someone, with the kids, and it's like, well, it's my ball, and I'm if you're going to play my roles, I'm going home.
Exactly. Yeah, throw your toys from the pram moment, right? Yeah, can't stand that. And it's the same with music.
Yeah,
you've got bands.
I was going to mention that. It's just,
You got bands
started on it.
yeah, because this is all carried to the same thing. You've got bands like the Eagles and stuff who would block our channel as fast as we could play one of their songs, but all we're doing is introducing people to that band that maybe don't know them, and as such, they'll go, "Oh, okay," and they'll search the Eagles on YouTube and you find them right away and you will listen to some of their songs. I mean, I don't get it. Get out of your own way.
Welcome
drive me nuts.
To the Hotel California.
Joe Walsh, play it for us.
Got ya.
Hey, we could change it to Minnesota. Right? Same amount of syllables. Yeah. And then that way now it's our song. Fuck you, Don Henley.
Welcome to the Hotel Milton Keynes.
Christian Horner's here.
Oh, Such a lovely place. Got a jaggery pace.
Plenty of room in Jerry Halliwell's living room.
Yes. Any time of year, you can find a lady garden here.
Oh, no, you missed it. Any time of year, you can find a beer.
The problem is we'd have to change not just the words, we'd have to change the notes.
Oh. Mirrors on the ceiling, his wife in my arms.
Oh, I think we're pushing the YouTube bots to the limit now. They're going, what is this? It's like Hotel California, but it's not. I don't know what to do. Wait a minute. It's better than Hotel California.
It could be. It could be. You know, I should get a guitar and we'll start doing this. You know.
Oh dear.
I'm not gonna, but
I'll get the tambourine.
At least you didn't say cowbell. So.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Thank God.
Yeah. I've got some milk in the fridge. I could probably tap that. Oh, I just made butter.
Yeah, honey, do we have any garlic? I seem to have excess butter.
Yeah.
My neighbor bought one of those pre-made garlic buns, you know, in the tinfoil like bag that you just heat up in the oven.
Oh, it was so funny. That's posh.
Yeah, well, it was really funny though. She sent me a picture. So she bought it, and then they were making lasagna, so she put the garlic bread in the oven as well. Took it out, got ready to serve everybody, cut it up, folded it open, and there was one tiny strip of garlic butter down the center of this bun.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
It's like, why did you even bother?
Yeah, you know, why don't you just skip it all together and just give me a toasted bun, you know?
Yeah, a baguette.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And they charge like, you know, $6.99 or something for simply a long loaf of bread with some garlic butter on it. No.
Oh, we buy something over here that it's like, it's fuck all money. It's so cheap because it is just crap.
Yeah, you know. No, I simply make the garlic butter and buy myself the bread. Yeah. Right? It's way better. Yeah. Cheaper too.
Yeah.
I know. I'm very much about buying the building or making the things instead, you know. Not everything. I don't exactly sit down and make a massive pot of pasta sauce every time and stuff, right? You know,
making your own pasta slices with lasagna.
Yeah, you know.
Like that.
Yeah. But I do like to create rather than just get lazy about it.
Well, there's kind of like levels. There's levels to it. You know, there's a certain point where, you know, you can buy stuff and just like, you know, use it as is. Just use cooking sauces and all that kind of stuff. And then you get the pre-made, you know, microwave meal sort of things where it's just like, you know what? I could, for the same price, I could have just bought the ingredients and just made it myself.
Totally.
Maybe like 10 times better.
Yeah. We got a place in town that's supposed to be the premium frozen food place, right? And they sell a buttered chicken. So it's a bed of rice, buttered chicken, sauce, and chicken, right? And they're like, I don't know, $5.99, and there's not even enough in it to make like a 6'1" tall person full.
Yeah.
Whereas I can buy the jar of
some of these. They've got some more of these as well.
Yeah. And I can buy a jar of the sauce, some chicken, and a thing of rice, and make myself one in close to the same amount of time. I mean, these things are frozen, so they got a microwave for like 6 minutes or whatever, and it's microwave crap. I mean, rice from a microwave tastes like I don't know, rice from a microwave, right? Figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You know, I can cook rice in the microwave in a few minutes. Not a problem.
Yeah, but a real rice cooker is just so easy to use, and you get like really good. And I just
Oh yeah,
can't,
yeah.
I just can't stomach the idea of paying so much more for something that I can make better. I'm not saying I don't order pizza for my son and blah blah or whatever. Of course, and we buy some quick and easy things because there's going to be times when you're caught out, but I just rather eat better.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a place down the road that's like a really posh kind of like garden centers. You know, one of those garden centers where if you look really really hard, you can find the plants somewhere at the back. You know, because everything else is just like clothing, household goods, and and objet d'art that you got no fucking clue where you'd put in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they have like a farm shop, and they have like their little bit farm shop. It's like where they buy vegetables and then put them into dirty baskets to make it look like it's come from the farm. You know, it's just like they're actually applying mud to the potatoes to make it
yeah. There's a big hole out back they don't let people see, right? No.
But they have like frozen ready meals, and you can get like curries and stuff like that. But it's like the price of their curries are the same price as you can go to a fucking restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like why would you do that? Oh, it's because it's like posh pricks.
Yeah, exactly. I want to spend more because that makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's just like they're so out of touch. They don't even fucking know. You haven't been to an Indian restaurant in years. Oh, Cynthia, darling, let's just get this. It looks delicious.
Yeah. And you sit down.
I wouldn't want to go to one of those foreign gentlemen's houses and buy this. No, just get this nice white company.
The other thing that annoys me about some of the higher end restaurants is you go in and you're like, okay, I'm going to have a nice steak and a little veggie side and stuff. This is going to be great. And they bring you enough food to feed a beaver.
Mm.
And you're like, well, okay, so what? Do I go to McDonald's after?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah,
I want to actually be full.
Yeah, we did that recently. When my sister came down, we all went for a meal at the pub. I got a steak. It was very very nice. Once I cut the fat off it, there wasn't really much there. And it came with this like mushroom sort of thing. It was just basically like a little gathering on a teaspoon of all kinds of mushrooms. They were delicious.
Yeah.
But literally like, a tablespoon of mushrooms. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
yeah. I can't stand that. Yeah. I can't stand Ponzi food. I want a fucking serving.
Yeah. Yeah, the starter was lovely. Now can I have the main dish?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Can you bring 4 more of those? Because I'd like to be full. We have this place in town. They call it Triple O's. It's a burger joint. My son decided the last time we ordered burgers that we were going to go for them. Never had them before. It's not a place I go. I'm not a big burger joint guy, right? So we ordered them, and they have what they call Triple O sauce. And Felix and I are not pickle people, so we avoid the pickles on the burgers, which was too complicated for these assholes. But oh yeah, and
I know the type.
and the whoever made our burgers, their father should know that they weren't ready to get a job, right? They're still too young. But even worse is their fucking Triple O sauce is just horrid relish mixed with mayo. So everything tasted like pickles.
Right.
Oh, it was awful. Yeah. That was like the worst $30 I ever spent on burger delivery. I ordered onion rings instead of fries, and they were so overcooked, you could have used them as fucking hockey pucks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, seriously, even people with good dental habits would have been like, holy shit, this is going to break a tooth. You know, it was like chowing down on a walnut before, opening it or roasting it, it was awful. Tartar sauce, Keith says in the chat. Tartar sauce, real tartar sauce, is made with capers, not relish. And because I can't get tartar sauce with fucking out relish in it, I have to make my own every time. I always have capers in the fridge to make real tartar sauce. But I make my own mayo. I don't like, I like real mayo. I make it.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's really easy. All you need is one of those little Braun handheld mixer things in a fucking jar. Put the ingredients in, start at the bottom, slowly pull it up. Boom, you have mayo. You're done. It's awesome. It's fattening, but it's awesome. What time do we got? Okay.
We're never any complaints from just like a fucking jar.
Oh, no. I like real mayo, and then you make it into, tartar sauce with the capers, and oh, it's so good when you make real tartar sauce. It's awesome.
That's why you're never invited over to our place. Fucking complaining all the time. Oh, that's not real coffee. Don't get coffee from instant granules. Oh, this is not mayonnaise. That's not tartar sauce.
This isn't a sunny day.
And you said you had a nice place. It's a shithole. Worst Airbnb I've ever been to.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Leave it to a friend to ruin your vacation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, worst thing you can do is go to stay with a friend.
No, but going for fish and chips over your way in the UK, most tartar sauces are actually made with capers, because you guys are the one that, invented that recipe, right?
I'm not sure. You go to a fish and chip shop over here, most tartar sauces come in a little squeezy packet. So
that's disgusting. That's wrong. That's wrong.
In there.
Yeah, no, that's just relish then. That's terrible. It's a sad excuse. Do it right. God damn it, you're British. What the fuck?
Well, our local fish and chip shops run by some Chinese people. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The best plastic fish you ever fucking had. Sponsored by Temu.
They're lovely folk, but
Yeah. Oh, speaking of lovely folk, the Ukrainian family, along with the Portuguese family that own the deli bakery that I go to just down and around the corner, I sent them some cash the other day for their humanitarian relief fundraiser they're always doing.
And they've invaded Russia.
Yeah, no, but they had a big sign on the wall.
Yeah,
with all kinds of thanks to people and stuff. Like, they went and had this cool thing done up, and the Shills is prominently on it. They just hit $250,000 in fundraising.
Wow.
Yeah.
They bought a Lamborghini.
Don't say that. Jesus.
They put a 50 million cannon on it, but
Yeah, no, they actually drive like an old Toyota Corolla. Like, yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're awesome.
They're not swimming in it.
Yeah, they're awesome people. They're the ones that text me and say, "Oh, we just pulled new sourdough bread out of the oven," and I'm like, "Thank you, be right there." That kind of thing. Oh yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, they're great. I've asked a couple of times if they would come over and join us for a Ukraine update stream, but they're old school folk, and there's no way that's going to happen. They want nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah, they've seen the show.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're going with Jake, bro.
Yeah. He looks at her and says, "We'll take his money, but we're not fucking hanging out with him."
Too right.
Yeah, I know, but they're cool, and they've been doing awesome.
That's what I said when I first joined the Shills.
Yeah.
And now look at me.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true. But now that I have those pictures, you have no choice. So
she was only 16.
Yeah.
She was only 16.
Yeah. You've just got to stop that sometimes. But yeah, and they did that in a town of 30,000 people. So it's really good effort, and we've been a part of it the whole time. 20% or so, sometimes 30 or whatever of the Boom Boom Fund goes to them every month, because I know that is getting dollar for dollar right over there.
How big is the Ukrainian community in your town? Is it just this family, or is it extends out?
No, I would say we've got maybe 250, 300 people directly or somewhat indirectly involved. There's a little community center in town and whatnot as well.
And these are people who came over when? What, after
no,
2014 or the second invasion?
Don't give me the answer. Ask me the question. But
the question.
No, they for the majority, this community is all pre-invasion by quite a bit.
Yeah. So back to 2014, kind of.
Yeah, probably.
Annexing and Crimea and like
that. The family with the bakery deli, they've been here long before that, though. They're like 30 years in town. They've been here longer than me.
Oh, right. Oh, so you're the fucking immigrant.
Yeah. Yeah. I immigrated.
They should be donating to you.
I immigrated 1 hour north up the highway. It was a traumatic experience for myself.
Yeah, we're helping out this Canadian. This boss.
Yeah,
he needs help. Yeah. It wouldn't be far wrong, would it?
Yeah.
Actually, we should ask this. Next time we talk to Zelensky, next time we get a chat with him, we gotta ask him. When
I'm scheduled.
When are we going to get a payback this in our direction? Come on.
I'm scheduled to
help you guys out so much.
I'm scheduled to have my weekly chat with them coming up. I mean, I can't share them with y'all, but
No. Is that the tactical?
I'm in on the strategy. I advise on how to make sure the soldiers have alcohol when needed.
Yeah, you got your risk board all set up. Just keep pushing forward, Mr. Zelensky. Yeah.
This strange voice on a walkie-talkie tells me where to move things, so I'm current. And
oh, you don't have the little thing up your bum then?
Not today.
Only when you're playing chess.
Yeah. My God, those are some funny stories. To cheat on chess, you're willing to put a vibrating toy up your bum.
Hey, cheat on chess, I'll put up one of those fucking silicon arms up my bum.
Right to the elbow, baby.
Look how we win. Hey, maybe that's what Trump needs to do to help win the election, is to have one of those little pink things up his bum for cheating, like people need to cheat at chess. Have one of those things up. Yeah, when he started to say the wrong thing in one of his rally speeches, they go, and they go, oh yeah, sharks, electric boat. What is the worst way to die? Is it by shark or electric boat?
Recently, when he did a speech live at one of his rallies, he did this thing where he was like, "Do you guys want me to go off teleprompter?" And he got a big cheer, right? And he did. If they were to stick one of those little vibrating tools up his ass, they would be able to tell him, no.
Just having like a midget at the back of the podium with a big mallet, just smacking him with the foot.
Yeah.
No,
Stuffing that silicone arm up his rectum. No.
stick to the script.
Yeah. Give him a full elbow. He's going off prompter.
Get Jim Henson in here. we need to go full puppetry on him.
Oh man. Oh, does that mean we need Frank Oz to do the voice?
Fuzzy bear. Waka 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 waka.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think if I was going to compare Trump to any Muppet, I think he's probably closer to Miss Piggy. He really is. It's all about me. It's got the flowing blonde locks.
It's all where you put your fist.
And he probably smells of bacon, let's be honest.
We got a super chat in from none other than NANA for $6.66. I got a 24-hour ban from YouTube on making comments on YouTube videos. I have no idea why. Wow, really?
I didn't even know that existed.
No shit. I mean, NANA can be a little bit, hard on flat earthers and a few of those conspiracy folk now and then. But NANA is not really the type of person that needs to be put in time out for 24 hours. That's ridiculous. What the hell?
Did somebody report you or something?
Yeah.
Because that is strange. Because I know on Facebook, I've been like, I've been in Facebook jail quite a few times just by saying stuff.
I got in Twitter jail every time I opened my mouth when I tried Twitter the first time. Oh my god!
You'll be all right now because you can say any shit you like.
Oh my god! Okay, so YouTube, fuck you! Don't treat our friends poorly, you bitch bastard fuck. Maybe we'll get timestamped on that from YouTube and, they'll listen. Here, I know how to make this work. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, shit, fuck, bastard, son of a bitch, fuck. Don't fuck with NANA, guys. That's not fair. He's not being a jerk. Okay, straighten out and fly right. There. Now we got a spot where a human is going to have to actually listen.
Camel toes.
Oh man. Yeah, the spaghetti monster's not playing fair, NANA. That's not cool.
We don't have humans watch this show. I'm not even too sure about the audience, for fuck's sake.
They're all bots. They tell me nightly.
I'm not even too sure about myself. Never mind you.
I know a few of our viewers, like Blonde Bombsheller, she's actually a bot that originated from Mars. So, that's a thing. Yeah.
Well, the chocolate company.
I think it had something to do with Willy Wonka on the import. Not really sure how that worked out.
I always said she had a great pair of Snickers.
It's all in how you treat the nuts, right?
Yeah. Treat them kind, treat them sweet.
Oh,
give them a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, lickety split, that chocolate bar's done.
And before you knew it, there was none.
So I bet the screen just went blank and you can't hear us anymore. I forgot to turn off the monetization before we went live for this show. Normally we're honest, and on an after show we just don't even bother trying. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I don't think we'll be getting any like a sponsorship deal from Mars Corporation from now on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you're listening, Nestle, we're up for it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Go at your competition in a war.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the drunk monkey in with a super chat as well. Hey, drunk monkey. Drunk monkey. You hear that?
Drunk, you've got to give a message.
Well, you hear that cop siren monkey? That's not on the show. That's actually out your window, and they're coming for you.
Mm.
Trust me, I know these things.
Gonna get done for criminal haircuts.
Okay, we're coming up on 2 hours here, so we should say something that's actually worth a damn before we give it up.
Oh, okay. Beavers, they're good at making dams.
That's actually true. They've brought beavers into some desert areas somewhere because there's a little trickle of water and they're damming it up, and nature's coming back and stuff. So beavers, they're not just for breakfast anymore.
You just throw a pile of plastic crap in the river. That will soon bung it up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right.
So just straws.
So everybody give Walmart shit because not having plastic bags means beavers don't have enough to do. We're making beavers lazy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's selling.
Yeah. No, it's not. I don't think it's going to work.
Remember, even if you're, Vance, your French couch is not a good place to put your penis. Is that good consumer? That's not really a consumer activity. That's more of a personal thing, right?
Yeah, it's not consumer advice unless you work at IKEA.
Yeah.
I don't think that comes up in their sales pitch.
I got it. If you're unsure of what Fistit can do for your life, get yourself a silicone arm, get yourself some Fistit, and go for the elbow.
Oh.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it. Do it the other way. Don't even go for the fist first. Just go. Just stick it the other way in, and then you give yourself a little handshake when you're done. Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You could probably clean the back of your teeth better by using one of those, right? So think about that. Backdoor entry to your dental woes. There you go. Big thanks to the team. We got Annette, PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, Crazy Cat, Super Chat, Matt, and NA. So thanks, everybody. It's been a cool day indeed.
Do I do my bit now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And don't forget to hit like on the way out. I'm going to do that right now, so you better do the bloody same. Thanks to everybody who's added the super chats, donations to become channel members, because it's so good to keep the channel ticking over. Because we've got bigger fridge and everything. So so technically we're moving forward. We're getting better. And don't forget to share us out. Share us out however you want on social media. Just write it on the walls.
Make it on a street corner.
Yeah. Just do whatever you feel is right. So more people come and listen to us because more people should be influenced. I mean, we are social media influencers, and I'm not saying the good kind. Yeah, I'm not saying we're the good kind, but even the other influencers aren't the good kind either. So,
Mommy, Yoda told me to fuck myself.
And I tell you what, we'll see you all. No, I was going to say we'll see you all on Tuesday, but no, there's more coming on because you've got the Ukraine show tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
We have PubChat on Sunday where more gibberish will be abound. And we're back again on Tuesday with the 42 show.
We might even have a surprise tomorrow for the Ukraine update show as we bring somebody who brings a dead shot eye on the prize in to have a chat. So you don't want to miss this. We also had a request from Annette in the chat there on the Shills account to express her feelings about Pootler and the army. So there's only one way to do this.
Today we're making fuck off pie. With 1 cup of no one cares, a dash of kiss my ass, add some fuck yous, a pinch of blow me. You're gonna want to stir it all together and shove it up your ass.
Yep, that's how Dick makes mayonnaise.
Remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Oh, dandy.
Say something and I'll hit the button.
Something.